Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's Mindset Monday. I am Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, and I am in my happy place. Okay, one of my happy places, rather, my Zen Den. It is finished and beautiful, and I'm just so excited for this space. And I apologize. I sat here for a couple of minutes trying to position the freaking chair so it would stop moving, but it's a hanging chair, so it keeps swinging and shifting. But whatever, I don't care. We go with the flow here. So, today's Mindset Monday, I'm going to talk about why it's important to train your mind. Why is it important for you to be focused in your thoughts and in your intentions? And if you are someone who is ready to see their life change, if you're ready to see different things in your life, you want to stay all the way through this video. Okay? So, first things first. What is your mind? Your mind is not your brain. Okay? You will never be able to see your mind because your mind is a compilation, okay, of all the different energies and synapses in your brain. Okay? I want you all to know, because for those of you who know me, shout out, because you're the real one. But those of you, if you've never seen me before, depending on what platform you're seeing this on, may have never seen me or heard of me and be like, "Who the hell is this girl?" Right? I am a channeler. I am an angel oracle. And everything that I speak comes from my higher self, in connection to my oversoul, in connection to the ethers, in connection to the angels, the ancestors, the universe, God, source. Okay? But it is all me. Sometimes I hear things and I don't speak on it. I don't comment on it. Sometimes I see things, feel things, and I don't always speak on it because I have free will. I have free will, just like you have free will. Okay? You are running the show. All these other energies and entities outside of us is here just to assist. Okay? Manifestations, how you manifest certain things, whether you script, you use water, you use fire, you use air, you meditate, you visualize, whatever it is, those manifestations, all those tools that you use to create and bring it from the ethers is just to assist your mind. It's to assist your focus. In particular, your reticular activated system, okay? RAS for short. Now, I've spoken about this many a time. I just never really said the name of what it is. But I always say, watch what you focus on. Change your mindset, change your life. If you script this, if you light a candle and focus, if you meditate, if you visualize. But no matter what it is that you do or you say to people, like, sometimes people just have freaking excuses. But my life is hard. My life is this. Listen, I'm not going to go into my whole struggle story. You see this beautiful space that I'm in now. I mean, this used to be my boys' room. But I have 6 children. 2 still live at home, but my 26, 23, 21, and 19-year-old have all moved out. All right. So this room was like a strictly masculine room. It was my older boys and then my younger boys. At one time they shared this room. And now for it to be such a beautiful, divine, feminine space, I really saw this and projected and created this whole space and arena around me, because I saw it was important for me to have a space of my own where I can kind of retreat and come into, because I'm surrounded by so much freaking masculine. My freaking German Shepherd is a boy. The baby, my 3-year-old, by the way, if you see my door open, it's probably him because he's supposed to be sleeping, but it's been about 10 minutes and he hasn't moved, so hopefully he is asleep. But my 3-year-old is a boy. Like, I have a boy cat. I have a girl cat too, but she's so tomboyish, right? But I have so much masculine energy. And I was like, I need somewhere that is beautiful and feminine and can help me embrace my softer side, because that's something I've also been working on, right? So I saw that it was important. I kept visualizing having this space and it worked out. Here we are. Okay. What you focus on grows because your RAS is a filter. It doesn't just control your sleep wake cycle. It doesn't just control what's important to you. Hence why if you buy a car, you start seeing it everywhere in the street. Or if you want to buy a car, you start seeing it everywhere in the street. Or like now, I have my 3-year-old. Before, I filtered out little babies crying and fussing and screaming, mommy. Little voices, no. Teenagers are above, looking distressed or whatever. I focused on that because look, here you go. Okay, so right, so it filters out what is important and what's not important because we consume, right? Not just because it's the age of information, but we consume so much. We consume so much information. I heard it's equivalent to 32 gigabytes of information that we see that is, from our peripheral that we think about, right? We think thousands of thoughts every single day. And without our RAS, it would be an overload, right? Because your body is a supercomputer. As a matter of fact, they fashion computers from you. Okay. So you are it. You are the antenna. You are the source. You are everything. You are it. All these other things are just here to help you. But I want you to take the stress off of that because you get so much information. There's no way you can process everything, right? The other day, for example, I started the other day, I was driving rather, and after I had connected, had a beautiful communion with one of my sister goddesses, I was driving and I passed a house. I was on the other side of my street, this street that I've been driving up for 12 years. Okay. I noticed this big, beautiful purple tree, and I was like, where the hell this purple tree came from? Like, and it was a big tree, so it wasn't something brand new, but I had never seen it before. But my RAS was just like, hey, alert. Look, you like nature more? Boom, here you go. You like stuff significant? Here you go. Boom, right? So what you focus on grows. What is important to you? Okay. Your RAS just filters all of that so you don't get overload. So what you need to do is program your RAS to say, hey, this is the thing that's important. And how do you program it? With freaking repetition. Okay. Repetition. That's how you learn how to speak. That's how you learn how to walk. That's how you learn how to do your job, repeating it over and over and over. It's a muscle, it's a tool. Remember, you will never see your mind. It is just synapses. It's malleable. So you can input whatever it is that you want to put into it. But if you keep focusing on things are so hard, the government is against me, people are horrible, I hate this place, I never have enough this, I never have enough that. And your brain is just going to say, oh, okay, this is what they like to focus on. So we're going to keep giving them evidence of this. I don't care what your circumstances are. I've been through the struggle. Okay. You're like, wait, you have a 26-year-old? Yes, I started having kids. Well, my 26-year-old is my bonus daughter, but my 23-year-old is mine. He was born 3 days after my 17th birthday. Okay. My first kid was born 3 days after my 17th birthday. And my last one was born 2 weeks before my 36th birthday. Okay. So I have children. I have a wide range of children, of experience. And I started noticing early on that, damn, what it is that I say to them. And it wasn't my upbringing, okay, because I was raised in religion. It wasn't my upbringing. It was just my own freaking common sense and recognizing things. All right. I was like, what it is that I tell this little boy to do, he like actually does it. All right, fine. So when I thought I was grown and left my mama's house and then ended up living, in horrible houses, I lived in a car, I was living with freaking strangers. I freaking, you know, was in an abusive relationship just because I felt I can't do better. And then when I got sick and tired of all that, I was like, no, enough is enough. I can't do better. Okay. Then you know what? Better started happening. Things started coming to me where I can recognize, oh wait, I can do this. Oh, look, this opportunity. This has been here the whole time, but I wouldn't have been able to see it. Okay. So how do you program your reticular activating system? How do you program your RAS? One, meditation. Always meditation. Meditation is always going to be your go-to. You're always your number one. Meditation, focus. Okay, it doesn't matter if you do water meditation, fire meditation, breathing meditation. If you sit and you like to visualize, we see, because your RAS takes everything, all your senses, except for your smell. Okay, but what you see, what you hear, what you feel. All right, because your RAS also um works with arousal. Okay, so you're using this thing all the time, not just sleep wake cycles, but also arousals. What gets you turned on? What is passionate, right? Your RAS is connected to that. So whatever you feel, right? Whatever you are hearing, whatever you're seeing, even when you taste, your RAS is like, okay, yes, acceptable, not acceptable, great, okay, not great, filter, not important. On a scale of 1 to 10, put this at a 10, put this at a 5, da, da, da. Okay, fine, right? That's why if you are like in a loud room or in a party or whatever, or you're walking down the street and it's loud as fuck and someone calls your name, you're not listening to all these people's conversation. You may hear passing words, right? Which is why sometimes you'll hear someone's conversation, you'll start laughing. You're like, man, I was just talking about that. It's important that you're hearing it. You were just talking about it because it's now important. Your brain is saying it's important to you. So if you start shifting your focus on things that are always important to you, that's what you will see. So meditation, number one, okay? Number two, journaling, scripting in your own handwriting, okay? Not typing it, not texting it, not, oh, I have a running notepad on my phone. Please put pen to paper. There is magic in it, but your RAS definitely recognizes your own handwriting above any of this other textile bullshit. Like, stop using the electronics for everything, okay? By the way, leave ChatGPT out this. Thank you. All right. Affirmations work for some people and not for others because it's dependent on the emotion, the feeling that you put towards it. So, how do you also program your RAS outside of meditation, outside of writing, journaling, scripting? Also, with immersing your senses, your emotions, your energy emotion is what like sends and heightens and jet fuels the freaking signal. Okay. Now, of course, it takes time to reprogram your mind. How much time is up to you? You want a quantum leap? You want to start jumping? You want to like see immediate shifts? Start shifting your self concept. And here's the freaking magic. Okay. If you stayed this long, then you are a fucking boss and you deserve to hear this. And great things will happen to you if you apply this information. I'm telling you. Going to sleep and right before you wake up, perfect times to program your RAS because you are in a theta state. And if you start thinking and visualizing, please get out the excuses of, I can't visualize. Of course, you freaking can. Because if I told you, whether you eat there or not, if I said, visualize McDonald's, visualize Popeyes, visualize a red apple, you'll be able to see it in your mind's eye. The reason why you feel you can't visualize is because you're not freaking disciplined enough to allow yourself to know what it is that you really want. A lot of us are walking around saying, I want this and I want this and I want that. And it's not even really what you want. You're saying that based off of what other people want. Not everyone wants to have a Zen den. Not everyone wants to be a millionaire. Not everyone wants to be a billionaire. Not everyone wants to be married. Not everyone wants to have a kid. Okay. Not everyone wants to have a business. Some people do enjoy their freaking job. Okay. So be clear on what it is that you want. And it doesn't matter if you don't want what I want or what Sally want or what John want. Who gives a fuck? This is your life. You are the control. Okay. I'm here just to give you the little cheat codes. So before you go to sleep and right before you wake up, like the first 5 to 10 minutes, be disciplined. Don't grab the phone. Don't open your eyes. Don't jump out the bed. Lay there and tell yourself, this is what I want today. This is what I want to feel. I feel amazing. I'm going to have a great day. I expect to see $1,000 show up out of nowhere. Okay. Whatever it is you're looking to create, to see, right? You're looking for a loving relationship. I'm going to meet my partner today. They're just literally going to bump into me, right? Or you can get really specific if you want to prove. But during that time, the theta time, it won't matter about emotions. It doesn't matter about like the language you use. It doesn't matter any of that. Like whatever it is you think or you say during that time frame, your subconscious open, your RS is open, and it's not going to reject anything. Nothing will be rejected. Okay. So that is the magic. That is a trick. That is a hack for your life. Okay. There was something that I did 2 nights in a row, 2 mornings in a row. One of them, I don't remember, but I only did it twice. And boom, here it is. Not quite the immediate, but it was like pretty instant enough. It was one of my faster things. I was like, hell yeah, thank you very much. Right? So allow yourself to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined. And then the next thing, the next hack, how to quantum leap, how to jump, how to how people turn around, look at you and be like, damn, you done changed, right? How to be like, how did you do that? How did you switch up so quick? Like, who are you, right? New day, new you. Like, another thing, Stop all the distractions. If it does not hold your highest good, if it's not for you, if it's not going to make you happy, if it has nothing to do with your goals, stop freaking doing it. Stop watching it, stop listening to it, stop speaking about it, stop all of it. Stop all of it. Stop tasting the words as it comes out your mouth. Stop it. Enough. Okay? It's all a distraction. When somebody says it's all a distraction, like that's what we mean. It's all a distraction. Let it go. All right? So that is that. That's all that I have for you today, wealthy family. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'm grateful for you all. Without you, there is no me. So continue to be great, continue to be amazing. If you would like to work with me personally, visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com. I think I'm gonna open up. Listen, the coaching, the guided sessions that I did a couple months. I opened it summer. Like that came to a close in August, and I think I'm gonna run it again for September. September 1st. So I think I'm gonna run it again. I may do it as a special. I may do 7777 because this month, we have our autumn equinox, but I'll start it up October. So it would run for October, November, December. Basically, you would have personalized one-on-one guided meditations, affirmations with me, journaling prompts, right? Affirmations, things that'll help get to the deep-rooted self-conscious narrative that is running through your mind so that you can reprogram yourself. Okay. So if you want to learn more about that, visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com. You can email me, info@ascendinginfinitegoddess.com. Follow me on TikTok. Quit playing. Okay. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram. Your girl is glowing up. So I appreciate you all. Again, I'm grateful for you all. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.